Hi all, I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit about the dark night of the soul, which I also refer to as the dark night of the ego, and share what this most recent experience was like in case it's helpful and ideally empowering for you. So the dark night of the soul is something that almost every intuitive, empath, highly sensitive person, light warrior has experienced at least once, but more than likely multiple times. We tend to know this distinct feeling that's coming on as we're about to go into what we would refer to as a dark night of the soul. What happens with the dark night of the soul is sometimes there's a triggering event or traumatic experience, or sometimes it seems to come out of nowhere because it truly is divine timing for us to be in our own chrysalis where we're doing this type of shadow work and self-reflection. With the dark night of the soul, I would say it is much more of an egoic death than anything to do with a soul death. It is truly where the ego is sort of being kind of ripped apart a bit. Ego is going to be those beliefs about ourselves, those beliefs about how we thought we needed to show up, how we thought we were perceived, what we thought we were supposed to be doing. All these sort of like mini egoic deaths sometimes add up, and we experience some resistance to change, and then we're forced into a little bit of a dark night of the ego where we sit with ourselves. We sit with these decisions that we've made. We recognize where in our lives we were at cause. We recognize the patterns, what kind of karmic loops we've experienced or may be experiencing, and we reflect on that. The dark night of the soul is very uncomfortable, yet once we come out the other side, we do come out a more evolved version of ourselves, which is the goal. It's like being in school all the time. It's like Earth School, where we're always learning how to evolve on a soul level. So part of that is going to be releasing what the ego has been holding on to so tightly and allowing for more of the soul to expand. As we're going through this process, one thing that I just wanted to share is that it's important to learn who you can connect with, your team that supports you in the physical and in the non-physical. Lean into your faith and begin to build the tools that assist you through these sort of dark night experiences. Whether it's energy work or just being in nature or moving the body, meditation, something that cues us of, okay, this is what's happening. I've been through this before. I know how to get through this, and I do know it's going to end. So those are kind of some of those key points that I just wanted to mention. I also wanted to mention that one of our goals with dark nights is for them to become shorter in length and for us to bounce back quicker. And I would say, like, on a personal experience, that is something that I have felt, that like the intensity is still there, yet I bounce back a little bit quicker each time. And I feel grateful for that. In that bounce back, there's this beautiful time of recognizing what gifts were bestowed, what sort of dharma has come in now, what sort of recognition through self-reflection has happened here. This last dark night was all about a third eye upgrade. And I share this because I feel like it's also something that was experienced within the collective. So on a personal level, the third eye was certainly upgraded. I feel like an entire shift in perspective has happened that's allowing me to see the same people, experiences, and even perceptions of myself in a whole other way. It's like having a fresh lens, and it's really beautiful. It's very much affirming that the intuition is always on point. After this last dark night, I came out knowing that what my initial intuitive hit is what I get to follow. I get to speak up. I get to share what I know to be true, even if it's an unpopular opinion, even if it goes against the way that other people around me feel or perceive the situation to be. I get to share my perspective because that intuitive gift is part of why I'm here. I'm an energy worker. That's what I do for a living. My intuition is always at work, yet it's something that I get to act on as well in my personal life and my work, just trusting that more deeply, believing that these hits, these knowings, these feelings are very much accurate, even if it's disappointing. And so I think that's kind of what this third eye upgrade has really felt like this time around. I share this in case some of you may be experiencing this type of upgrade. I share this in case any of you are or have recently experienced a dark night and are reflecting on that. I hope it's helpful. I hope you feel empowered, and I'm wishing you much love and light.